India is home to some of the fastest growing cities in the world. Estimates suggest that by 2050, 900 million of India's rural citizens will have migrated to cities. India already faces a housing shortage of 18.78 million units, over 90% of which impacts low-income and economically weak housing sectors.
As a population grow, and for India, it's a real challenge. This is a social, economic and political challenge with ever greater number of city dwellers, environmental challenges become more pressing.
To address the housing shortage, the Government of India's Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Housing for All program, plans for 11 million affordable homes to be constructed by 2022. Delivering affordable homes is also a priority for IFC. Current targets include the facilitation of financing for 1.2 million such homes, as well as technical support and advocacy efforts. And in the context of sustainable development, IFC has also invested significant resources to develop green infrastructure.
Since 2005 in India, we have invested over $2 billion in the green buildings initiatives.
Under its Eco-Cities program, co-funded by the EU, IFC is working closely with key stakeholders to structure an enabling environment for the supply and demand of green affordable housing. In 2016, IFC convened the Sustainable Housing Leadership Consortium, an industry-led alliance of leading Indian developers and financiers committed to mainstreaming green in the real estate sector.
At present, only 2% of our building stock can be considered sustainable. Clearly, you can see that this is a very big initiative with expectations of making very great impact.
To track, manage and commit to green buildings, IFC has also developed an online tool, Excellence in Design for Greater Efficiencies or EDGE, to measure a project's resource consumption and impact. Under EDGE, a green home is one that consumes at least 20% less water and energy and a minimum of 20% less embodied energy to construct.
And there are 11 million homes to be constructed under Prime Minister Awas Yojana. And if we can mainstream green in affordable housing, this means huge energy, water and carbon savings.
Development comes at a cost. If these 11 million homes are built conventionally, it could increase India's annual CO2 emissions by as much as 17 million tons, annual energy consumption by 21 billion units, and annual water consumption by 2.4 trillion litres. However, if the homes are built green, as much as 3.4 million tons of CO2 emissions could be avoided, as well as saving 4.2 billion units of energy and 480 billion litres of water every year. Green affordable homes are a financially sensible choice. Green homes mean savings in water and electricity bills for buyers, and such homes also cost roughly the same as non-green homes. VBHC's Vaibhava project in Bengaluru is an EDGE certified green project and has achieved significant savings.
VBHC had a vision of developing an affordable housing project which is also green. The features of this project are low flow water fixtures, recycling and usage of wastewater, efficient lighting, reflective paints for the walls, solar water heater, rainwater harvesting, to name a few.
These green features have also translated into notable financial savings for buyers.
I used to pay a huge amount for electricity and water bill, which is almost reduced by 10 times here.
Mahindra's Happinest project in Boisar is another green project that has led to demonstrated financial savings for buyers. It uses green technology to reduce a house's resource requirements, like cooling costs, which means less electricity is required.
Straightforward, it gives you saving in the electricity bills. In the peak summer, the temperature inside of the houses of this kind of green building will be 2 degrees less than the temperature of similar kind of houses which has been constructed conventionally.
दिन में मुझे लाइट्स मिलती रहती हैं, फ्रेश एयर आता रहता है और प्लस यहाँ पर जो लैंडस्केप है उसकी वजह से थोड़ा ठंडक वगैरह रहती है.
थोड़ा तबीयत में भी सुधार आया है.
Green homes are demonstrably better than conventional houses, both for the pocket as well as the planet. And the savings in water and electricity costs do not end with consumers. They benefit the country as a whole. A single greenhouse can reduce one family's resource consumption and utility bills by over 30%. 11 million greenhouses can change India's future.